Hey guys, welcome to Jadestone Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a full moon reading for each of the zodiac signs. This is going to be for the full moon in Taurus. It's also going to be a partial lunar eclipse, and it's going to be at Taurus at 27 degrees. So before we get into this reading, I did just kind of want to talk about the transit and tell you guys what is going on, what the hell you can expect, because it is a partial eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, and it's going to be intense, okay? The energy is going to be definitely heightened. Full moon's already pretty intense, so now that it's a partial lunar eclipse, we're approaching eclipse season. It's gonna be a spicy time. It's gonna be an interesting time. So I did just kind of want to talk about the transit. I also wanted to kind of go a little bit deeper into the ascendants, right? Your rising sign. And not everyone knows their rising sign. You have to have your exact date of birth, the exact time you were born, right? So not everybody has that, unfortunately, but you can still check out your placements, may resonate, but this is just to be a little bit more specific. All right, so we'll get into that after, but I do want to just kind of talk about like the general themes that we may see come up during this time. Also keep in mind, we are approaching eclipse season, and the nodes, the south and north node that are currently in Gemini, Sag, they're going to be swapping to Taurus and Scorpio for the next 2 years. So it's going to be like a whole new kind of cycle and lessons to be learned for the collective. So it's going to be a pretty interesting time, some themes coming up. So that's kind of coming into the new year of 2022. Can you guys believe it? Like, whoa, this year is almost over. Like, what the fuck? Like, time's gone by slow, but also fast. It's just like a mind fuck. Like, time is just like warped. I don't even know, you guys. Daylight savings got me fucked up as well. It's like dark by like 4 o'clock. I'm like, wow. Like, I feel like the day just started and now it's over. Okay, guess I'm going back to sleep. Anyways, so let's get into this. I'm going to talk about just kind of like the general themes, and then we're going to go into each of the zodiac signs. I'm going to talk about the general themes. I do have notes here. I don't have it all memorized in my brain. There ain't no fucking way. But we're going to talk about the themes, then we'll pull some cards. And yeah, so this is a partial lunar eclipse at Taurus at 27 degrees. And this is just like about a time to get back to the basics, get back to what really matters the most to us. It's going to be highlighting our value system, where we put our energy, and is there a balance? Is there fairness? So since Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? Venus also rules Libra, and Libra is all about balance. So can you notice, like, it's all about the give and take? Wherever you're investing your time and energy, is there a balance? Are there some adjustments that are needed, that are required? Possibly. And this is about time. This is a time to let go of what's no longer working, what just simply you've outgrown, it's not good for you, it's negative, it's whatever is simply not working, and it's time to cut that shit out, okay? And that's going to be highlighted during this time. So powerful emotions are definitely being brought to the surface, and you may be coming through some sort of realizations about your feelings, about yourself, about someone you're dealing with, even things from your past that are bubbling up. And that's what I've noticed throughout some of these readings recently, is like things from the past, even like things that were like dead and done with, coming up. Cobwebs we didn't even know were there, coming up for us to get rid of. We are still in Scorpio season, right? In this very transformative time. Anyway, so emotions are going to be highlighted. Full moons are normally really intense, but the fact that this is a partial lunar eclipse, eclipses are like energy on steroids, right? It's intense, it's crazy, people losing their fucking minds, howling at the moon. I'm just kidding, but stay safe, y'all. There's a lot of sickos out there. Anyways, so you may come to some sort of realization about your feelings, or you might actually get a lot more confirmation about even like your gut instinct, the vibes that you get, like certain dreams or messages that come through to you that you're kind of like, I don't know if I trust it. With this full moon, it will bring illumination to what's hidden, or like giving you confirmation, especially towards your intuition and hunches that you've had. You're going to get some confirmation regarding that. Now, the moon in Taurus is actually going to be opposing Mercury, which is still currently in Scorpio, and that actually could be helping us gaining a new perspective, a new point of view about how we feel, or about someone that we're dealing with. Is going to kind of unlock a new perspective that's going to help us understand what the fuck's happening here. And also with these things that are being brought to light, especially when it revolves around other people, it's really important that we practice self-discipline discipline in how we react, right? Think before you react, think before you speak, right? That kind of energy. There may be the tendency to like lose your shit. It's important that we all stay grounded during these times. It can be pretty crazy, pretty intense. So just stay tuned for that. Capricorn. Okay, so this is going to be more specific towards my Capricorn risings, but of course my Capricorn suns, moons, Venuses, you still might get some sort of information from this, so that's all good. So this full moon is going to be transiting your 5th house. So the 5th house rules romance, love affairs, play, creativity, self-expression, and even a little drama. Okay? Don't get worried. It's going to be okay. So during this full moon, you're going to feel the need to express yourself. You're going to want to have fun. You're going to want to get creative. You're going to want to get like your hands on something. A creative project probably would be great to start up. You're going to want to be around those that you love. I think you're just going to be feeling a lot more confident, feeling more social, spending time with good friends, good company, and even like investing time, energy into like hobbies or things that interest you. You're going to feel a lot more expressive when it comes to your emotional feelings, your romantic feelings more specifically, or creative thoughts, right? More creative ideas, creative juice is going to be flowing. You're going to want to get busy. You're going to want to get your hands on a project, start something new, like really just showing your abilities and your talents. And you may also want to have like more recognition or feeling like acknowledged for what it is that you're doing, right? Especially because you're feeling much more confident during this time. So we're going to pull some cards. We're going to change the angle and see what else is going on, what you guys can expect. Let's get into it. All right, Capricorn, let's get right into your reading. Starting off with some animal oracle messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's happening for Capricorn regarding this partial lunar eclipse. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during this partial lunar eclipse, full moon in Taurus? What messages do my Capricorns need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? Oh my god, I think the deck might just be ready, but oh my god, it really doesn't want to shuffle. Okay, that was really quick. So, alright, well, I'm gonna trust it. Okay, what do we have to say? The golden egg and the starfish. And let's get one more for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus. Oh, the crow. Oh, interesting. At the bottom, we also have the horse. Alright, you guys are needing to have more confidence. And I know it's easier said than done. You can't just like flip a switch or wave a magic wand and be like, okay, cool, I'm confident now. But like, you guys are the shit. We have the horse at the bottom. Like, you guys have so much talent, so much ability, and you have the potential to be free and to expand and to express yourself and to have fun and let loose and be creative and like just having the confidence to go after whatever it is that you want. But there's something holding you back, and I think it's yourself. I think there's this lack of confidence when it comes to you and trusting your decisions and trusting your intuition. And there's something that like you're second guessing, especially if you have something that you've been investing time or energy into, this golden egg, like you are sitting on a golden egg that's filled with endless opportunities, but the starfish fell right on top of it. Like you're having doubt, or there's these insecurities, fears, or like what others might think. There is something that you are moving towards, or something that's developing with time. It's not quite ready to be hatched. Whatever it is, there's like a seed maybe you planted, it hasn't sprouted yet, and you're doubting, like, is it going to sprout? Did I make a mistake? Am I just not good enough? What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? Really doubting yourself. And you're needing to stop that. With this full moon in Taurus, it is illuminating these insecurities within you, and it's asking you to do something about it. You're needing to go inward and kind of reflect where these insecurities stem from. And you're also wanting to get recognition. You're wanting, because you're feeling more, if you're in this horse energy where you're feeling more confident and feeling like excited and expressive, and maybe you're feeling more artistic, because the horse is also very creative, artistic energy. Maybe you've been putting your work out there or sharing your talents with people, partners, friends, family. Maybe you feel like you're not really getting the recognition that you deserve, and so it has you doubting yourself. you are truly talented, you are truly gifted, but you guys might be undermining your own gifts, your own abilities, feeling like, oh, maybe I'm not that good after all, or comparing yourself to others. Yeah. Or this could be talking about your intuition, right? With the crow coming out, air energy, this does talk about your intuition and needing to trust it, but there might be doubt within that, like, oh, I don't know if I can trust it. But here's the thing, your intuition's like a muscle, and the stronger, wait, what am I saying is my words are backwards, y'all. The more you use it, the stronger your intuition becomes. There we go. So that's what I wanted to say. And you're really needing to pay attention to the signs around you. I feel like a lot of you could be getting confirmation, but you're just like doubting that too. You could ask for like some sort of symbol as confirmation. Let's just say a red apple, right? Show me a red apple, that means yes, or that gives me confirmation to go after this, or that I am good enough. You see a red apple and you're like, oh, okay, but that's just a coincidence. I don't trust it. Nope, okay. Like, you're doubting something. You're like, show me a green card, right? Show me a green card for confirmation. And you see a green card, but you're like, that's a coincidence. I don't trust it. Yeah, right. I don't believe it. I'm still doubting it. Anyways, it's like the signs are right there. You just have to trust. You just have to believe. You just have to be receptive. And some of y'all are really doubting that. You need to stop. You need to stop. Get out of your own way. I know that's easier said than done, but this is being brought to your attention, and it's coming up for a reason during this full moon. And you're going to have to take baby steps. You're not going to be able to just trust overnight and be like, okay, yes, I trust, I surrender, I believe in myself and the universe. Like, it's going to take time, and it's going to take effort, reprogramming your mindset, looking at things differently, correcting yourself when you do fall back into these fears and these mindsets where you're doubting yourself, or you are shrinking yourself, or the starfish can also be the energy of like a people pleaser, being afraid to say no because you're worried about how others may judge you or perceive you, and you don't want to step on anyone's toes. But it's about you guys gaining more of a backbone, okay? And I see that underlying this energy deep within you, you have this horse energy. You just have to find the way to channel it. You got to get stronger mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and focus on investing in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, you're going to start to feel more confident. You're going to start to remember, hey, I am this shit, this is going to be something that you're going to have to return to. So the horse does recommend getting into some sort of physical activity, whether this is going out for a walk, working out, stretching, yoga, whatever, as well as mental strength training, so meditation, as well as emotionally strength training, getting more comfortable with expressing your feelings and feeling your emotions, and like not being so shy, things like that, like really just like building yourself up, not breaking yourself down. And that's going to be like a daily commitment. That's going to be something that you have to do on a daily. It's not just going to be like wham, bam, damn, thank you, ma'am. It's going to be like something consistent that you have to stick to. And it's going to take a lot of solid effort. But man, oh man, is it going to be worth it. Yeah. So this is something that you're probably reflecting on. Tiger energy. This does talk about the lunar force. And so this partial lunar eclipse is bringing this to your attention so that you can overcome these things. Alright, this is a really great time to let go of shit that does not serve you, that doesn't work for you. This is an amazing time to let that shit go, to sit, contemplate, and like go inward. If there are any questions that you have or something that you're trying to get insight on, clarity on, the answer is within you. You already know deep down what you have to do, what you need to release. Alright, so let's pull some tarot messages, see what's going on for you guys regarding this full moon in Taurus, partial lunar eclipse. What messages need to come through for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this eclipse energy, partial lunar eclipse in Taurus? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Capricorn? Messages for Capricorn. Okay, whoa, we have Justice backside. We also have the Eight of Wands coming out. I think that's the backside as well. Messages for Capricorn. Knight of Swords. And messages for Capricorn. Sun, Rising, Venus. The Magician. Hey, okay. At the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Hierophant backside, and the King of Swords backside, as well as the Six of Swords. Okay. So yeah, there has been an imbalance in like energy, like I said, give and receive. Wherever you've been investing your time and energy into, you may feel like you're not being met in the middle, or you are starting to second guess, like, am I going to see anything come out of this situation, this relationship, this idea, this endeavor, or is this just a waste of my time, right? Kind of feeling like maybe this is just impossible. Maybe I should quit. Maybe I should just give up. But maybe it's just your attitude or the lack of patience that you've had that's been kind of creating this block. Because I do see movement here. With this Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Magician, I do see that you guys are totally able to manifest and bring things in to fruition. Like, without a doubt. You almost felt like it's impossible, but as soon as you started to believe in the impossible, and you started to not feed into these fears and doubts and insecurities, and you just started to believe, that's where things start to change or start to shift. So with the Hierophant backside and even the King of Swords backside, so we have Taurus energy coming out as well as Aquarius energy coming out. I feel like breaking away from tradition, or like breaking away from the way you go about things. Notice how the baby is holding a key. Capricorn, you carry the key to success. You just haven't acknowledged it, or you've been so busy, like focused on what you don't have, or focused on what isn't working, instead of looking at all the things that are working for you. Even if it's slow, even if it's not happening at the timing that you wanted. Oh my god, you guys, I was saying apples. You guys, wait. Yo, I was like talking, I know I said red apple, okay? See, this is like you guys being like, okay, show me a red apple to give me confirmation. Oh, well, there's an apple, but it's green, so that must not be confirmation. It's like, fuck, I'm fucking dead. Oh my gosh, that's actually hilarious. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles. Feeling more confident within yourself, feeling more certain within yourself. Starting to recognize that you are worthy and you are deserving of so much more, of success, of victory. Instead of feeling like, oh, maybe I'm not going to get anywhere, maybe I'm not worthy. You're like, no, you know what? I am worthy. I am worthy of this. And I will get it. And I'm going to start believing in myself. I'm going to change my outlook. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take effort. But I fucking got this. And so that's actually what starts to create this change in momentum. Change in the direction that you've been heading down. So now you're starting to see movement. Slow but steady. And I was going to say something else. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of distracted because I'm just like hearing noises throughout my house, people and shit like that, and talking. And so my mind literally just like, it's gone. My main point that I was gonna say, it's gone. But yeah, like I am seeing movement. Like your attitude's shifting everything. You're recognizing your power, and you're not so much feeding into these insecurities or these fears. You're really starting to realize you are worthy, and you're demanding balance being brought. Because right now you feel like there hasn't been balance, but that's all about to change. And it all kind of comes down to you and where you're investing your time and energy. So, like, let's just say that there's a relationship that brings a lot of imbalance. Maybe you always give, but you never receive anything back. So now it's like, okay, I'm going to take back my energy. I'm not going to give so much. I'm not going to invest so much energy into something where I receive nothing in return. I'm going to redirect my energy and focus it in areas where I feel that balance, where I feel supported, where I feel appreciated. And when you start investing your energy in those places that are fair, right, that changes everything. We're just going to move on to some rebel messages, and then I'll grab a fairy message and wrap this reading up. But yeah, overall, you guys, it does look positive. This full moon energy is really just about you guys redirecting your energy, what isn't working, You are recognizing where you need to start focusing your energy in. Not so much feeding into your fears, starting to feed into your confidence, trying to start believing in yourself more, and following through with action that enforces that. Right. So, any rebel messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? Any rebel messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? We have, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. Yeah, dead ass. Like, no more feeding into those fears. No more feeding into those shitty thoughts that have you doubting your abilities. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Yeah, time to look at the bigger picture. What isn't working? Where have you been investing your energy into? Has there been a balance? Has there been an equal give and take? Maybe you're needing to make some sort of adjustment regarding that. Things like that. I mean, I'm just repeating myself, you guys. Any other rebel messages for Capricorn? Alright, let's see. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Right? Remember who the fuck you are, Capricorn. Stop believing every shitty thought you have. I know you can't just flip a switch, but just practicing mindfulness and awareness and redirecting every time you have a negative thought, or you're doubting yourself, or you're feeding into other people's opinions about yourself or your abilities. Starting to reprogram. And remember that you are fucking talented and amazing, and you deserve the world, and you deserve to feel appreciated and to have a balance and return, equal give and take, and you're recognizing that, and you're making a difference, and you're starting to see a shift in those areas. And I love it, and you're so deserving of it. Alright, let me grab a fairy message and wrap this up because, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a fairy message and wrap this up for you guys. Any fairy messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? Any fairy messages for... Wow, this deck doesn't really want to shuffle. Let's just see. Is there any messages for... Okay, it really doesn't want to shuffle, you guys. So, any fairy messages? Wow. What do we have here? The Singer of Connection. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with those that uplift you, not drag you down. Make sure whoever you are investing your time and energy into, that there's a balance in the connection, that it's not one-sided, that it's not draining, or where you feel like you have to shrink yourself or people please in order to feel like you fit in or feel like you belong. Fuck that. It's important that you guys connect with those that appreciate you. The people we surround ourselves with do have a huge influence in the energy that we're in. Sometimes we surround ourselves with people who don't have the same beliefs or same outlooks, and maybe they're more negative or they have an influence in you, and so it actually causes blockages in your life. Be careful of who you surround yourself with, because it does have an influence. Make sure that you surround yourself with the energy that you're trying to attract. Alright, Capricorn, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot, and I'm gonna let you guys go. So I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.